You're able to customize your Totara site so that it matches your organization's branding. In this video, we'll look at some of the essential features of theming your site. Let's start by focusing on some of the core features of setting up a theme. We'll navigate to the Theme Settings page via the Admin menu. On this page, you're able to define whether users and courses have their own themes, or whether you'd like all courses within a category to have a set theme. Users can hide blocks by default. If you'd like to prevent users from hiding blocks, then you can uncheck this box. You are also able to define whether or not you'd like users to dock their blocks. Allowing users to dock blocks means that they can move blocks to the side dock. So that's some of the initial decisions made. Let's now look at adding some colours and branding to the site. I'll go back to the Themes area via the Quick Access menu and Appearance, and then choose Theme Selector. By default, your site will have the Ventura theme selected. This is the recommended theme for all Totara sites, as it can be customised to your needs and supports all functionality. I'm happy with this, so I'll select Ventura to start customising this theme. Because I have multi-tenancy enabled on my site, I have the option to edit my tenant themes from this page, or to edit site brand, which I'll choose. Let's start by uploading a logo. There are two ways to upload your logo. You can either drag and drop it into this field, or you can click Add to upload a file. I'll also add a text alternative which will show to users who cannot view the image for any reason. It's also possible to add a favicon to distinguish your site in the browser tab. Once I save, the new logo will display in the top left corner of the site, and the favicon will display on the browser tab. There are many different options to change the colours of the site. Colours use hex values, which you may find in your own brand guidelines. The default hex codes for the Ventura theme are displayed under each field, so you can always revert to the default if you make a change you don't like. The primary brand colour is used on buttons, switches and menu options, so make sure that the colour has good contrast against white. I'll update this with a new brand colour. If you'd like to have more control of different elements, you can choose to use overriding colours, and then decide on primary, secondary and link colours for your site. You can also select an accent colour, which sets the outline colour of tabs and cards used in some interfaces. Finally, you can change the header background and text colour, which changes the colour of the top navigation on your site, and the page text colour if you wish. When you're happy with your changes, select Save. On the Images tab, you can set the default images used across the site. This includes the image which appears on your login page, and the default images which appear for different types of content in the catalogue. While you can add individual images to content too, it's a good idea to set up a default in case this is ever forgotten. Note that these default images are used site-wide, even if you have different tenant themes. Change these images just like the logo, either by dragging and dropping the image, or using the Add button. I'll select Save to continue. Finally, if you have any custom CSS, then you can also enter this here. Custom CSS can be used to make bespoke changes to the theme that you can't change using the settings provided. For example, you could add a page background colour using some simple CSS. Our updated theme has now been applied, and you can begin to see the changes to the site. So that's updating the Ventura theme in Totara. Now that you've added your brand colours, logo and default images, you might start to focus on other aspects like the main menu items. But that's the subject of another video.